Okay, I'm with Roger Draper, new Chief Executive at Warrington Wolves. Roger, what were your first impressions when you walked through the door?
Well, it's day 18 in my official capacity, but I was a bit sneaky because before I signed my life away to Warrington Wolves, I did come a little bit undercover as a fan. So I came to the Salford game and had a good wander through the town and had the whole fan experience and safe stand and bought some stuff from Wolfwear. But yeah, I mean, really good first impressions. And the thing that really came through is that Warrington Wolves, is Warrington in many ways. The passion, the commitment of the fans, and just what a great community club it is as well. So, like all these things, there's lots of things we're doing well. There's lots of things we can do better, and that's my challenge over the years ahead.
What sort of things do you mean you can do things better?
Well, I think when you run a sport like ours, it's like running 4 different businesses. There's the community element, there's the commercial element, there's the performance element, winning on the pitch, and then there's how you run the business. And for me, the 2 things that struck me that I think we're doing really well are the community work under Neil Kelly's leadership. I think we're doing some fantastic work with young people in the local schools, the work we do with health bodies, the work we do from a community cohesion point of view. So I think we tick the boxes there. There's still things we can do better, but I think we're in a good place on the community. And I think the culture and the environment on the performance side is good as well. I think Tony, over the last 6 or 7 years, has really built some good foundations here. And obviously we've had success, Challenge Cups, Grand Finals, and but we've still got the sort of 60-year holy grail of winning the sort of grand final and the league. So we're in a good place there. I think the 2 areas I'm going to be most focused on are the sort of commercial side. We're in the entertainment business. We have a stadium. We have fans. We sell tickets, hospitality, sponsors, retail. And for me, that's a really important thing, the whole fan experience, the customer experience. And there's probably a reason why season ticket sales have been going down. We haven't really sold this place out as a stadium. So my job is to really get under the skin of that, understand our fans, our customers, our sponsors, the media much better, and then put in a plan to make sure this place is rocking and people have a good experience. And also just how we run the business as well. Some of the processes and the technology we use is a little bit dated. So again, how we look at the governance, the finance, the technology that backs up all of that fan experience is really important. So lots of stuff going well, lots of stuff we can improve.
You've been involved in Rugby League before, you've actually played the game down at London.
Yeah.
What sort of changes have you seen over the years?
Well, it's been 20 years since I was last involved in Rugby League. I started my career working for the Rugby League down in London. I played obviously as a kid in the amateur ranks and played a lot of the teams sort of around the northwest, played for England students, and a lot's changed. I played at Wilderspool, so I know what it's like, and I sit here now thinking, wow, what a fantastic scene. The whole professionalism of the sport, the athleticism, is just amazing. And then some things haven't changed as well. Some of particularly around the brand awareness, we still a little bit lacking in confidence about what we are as a sport, and maybe that's because we've always had that feeling, we don't get in the national media and the nationals don't cover us, and we're sandwiched between big brands like Liverpool and Manchester and all the rest of it. So I think there's a lot of work to be done on the brand, and also on sort of customer loyalty. We've got a big job to do. We don't really understand our customers, and also the opportunities with the economic regeneration going on in Warrington, new jobs coming in. We want to get all of those people part of the Wolf Pack as well.
How do you find the job different from your previous role at the Lawn Tennis Association? Because it is quite a change. I mean, people just wouldn't put tennis and rugby in the same ball game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've had two of the biggest jobs in sport. I was Chief Executive of Sport England, running a £500 million sort of lottery distributor, and also then running the LTA, which is obviously, you know, a big sport to run as a governing body, but also obviously we got flagship events like Wimbledon, the World Tour finals and so on. So it's a little bit different in that obviously we're dealing much more in terms of a local community as opposed to a national or an international sport. But a lot of the issues are very similar in terms of, as I say, you know, what are we doing in the community? Are we performing well on the pitch? Are we doing well commercially? And, you know, how are we running the business? So it doesn't matter whether it's a £500 million business or a £6 million business. A lot of the issues are the same, and, you know, a lot of the issues still relate around people and relationships. And sport is a highly emotive thing to run because people are emotionally committed to it. And, you know, we were chatting earlier, the highs are very high, but the lows are very low. And we have our AGM every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, you know, that's the challenge for us, is to make sure we're not just successful on the pitch, but we're also successful on the pitch. And, you know, if you've got happy fans, happy sponsors, the media happy, then you tend to be in a good place.
Does it surprise you that since they expanded the stadium and made it a 15,000 capacity that you've not managed to sell it out?
Not really, because, as I said, I don't think we understand our customers really. So we're not going to sell out the stadium unless we understand, you know, what our people want. So there's a lot of work to be done. You know, it sounds quite dull and boring, but just the data, the analytics. You know, I bought something when I came as a fan from Wolfwear. I bought some replica shirts and some beanies for my two boys. Nobody asked me for my email. There was no follow-up contact with me to try and plug me in and so on. So we can be a little bit more sophisticated in the way we go about that. And I think if we do that and we do the right things with our people, I think we will start seeing better attendances, and hopefully we will fill this place out.
And I believe you have actually made the decision to come and live in Warrington as well. Is that to understand the town?
Yeah, because I think, you know, it's not, you know, for me when I came, as I say, as a fan, it wasn't just about coming to the stadium. It's all of those touch points, whether you get off the train at Banky or Warrington Central, whether you get a feel for the town, you walk up Bridge Street, you see what's going on. You know, for me, I'm surprised that it is a town really, because it feels bigger than a town. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of regeneration going on within the area as well, and a lot of investment has come in. So, you know, the people within the town should feel proud of what they've achieved. But it's now, how do we capitalise on that, and how do we take advantage of that? And, you know, there are plans here, you know, to redevelop the stadium quarter and so on. And obviously, Warrington Wolves hopefully will play a big role within that.
Okay, Roger, thank you for your time and good luck in your role.
Thank you.